Hey y'all, welcome back. We got a little fencing project going on this morning, taking out some older T-posts and making a little corral area here, a 4-strand hot wire to try to keep the sheep in a little bit better. They've been getting out and we want to try to fence this area in real good and then feed some hay and just keep them contained in there for about 2 weeks, and then hopefully by that time we'll have good grass regrowth in all of our pastures, and then we'll probably split the sheep on the 2 farms, and then it'll be lambing season. So we're looking forward to that. We got all those posts taken out, old fence line right here, and we're just moving it up a little bit. When it rains real hard, this floods down here, and so I'm trying to keep the fence up just a little bit. And then I got to add a little bit more wire up there towards the corral, from that last post up to the corral. And then there'll be, I think it's about 3 or 4 acres right here that we'll start trying to keep them in and feed them hay and everything in here. And this will be the area that hopefully they will stay in for the next 2 weeks. So I do every other post is a metal T-post and then a step-in post. Typically they're not broken in half like that one. I put 3 of these wires up, and then before the sheep were used to it and before I had electric on it, they ran through it and busted that post off, so I have to replace that one. But yeah, every other one is a metal, and then just one of those plastic step-in posts. So I gotta put a few of these metal T-posts in there and attach them all, and then it'll be ready for electricity. Got all the insulators on, got the wires clipped up in place. Need to tighten them up a little bit, but then it'll be ready to hold the sheep in. I'm building this other line here, and like I said, I do every other post, a T-post and a plastic one, and so I just take 10 steps in between each post. So right now I'm just putting up the plastic one, so I'm taking 20 steps, and then a T-post will come back in the middle of those. So right there will be a post. I normally do this all in one motion, but it's hard when I'm a one-handed man. Alrighty, got that first guide wire up, and all the step-in posts are in place. Fence isn't completely straight, but it's good enough. Now onto the T-posts. Got all the T-posts in, and I have 2 wires stretched the whole way, and I have 2 more wires that are stretched about 3/4 of the way. I gotta add another piece onto those, go down to that end there, and then I'll have all 4 wires up here. Getting close to being done. Well, I'm replacing this broken one, and then I think that's about everything for this pasture. I'll be ready to turn some sheep loose. Alright, and there we have it. Now this whole area here has 4 strands around it. There's one little tiny area up there that only has 3, and I might put a 4th one up there, but I just had to chase the sheep back in. There's just nothing for them to eat out there, and my other pasture isn't quite ready. I don't have enough grass, I don't feel like, so I'm just gonna put more hay out here. I got 1 bale up there. I'm gonna put another one in here and try to feed them. They got water in here. I'm about to go up and put some salt out. They're eating the salt like crazy. I have mineral, molasses lick tub, and salt up there. It's Redmond salt. They've been really hammering that. I don't know why, but. And then I got a hay ring there. I'm gonna try to bring another hay ring so they have 2 of them to eat out of. And there's a molasses lick tub. Now I got minerals in this one. And then I'll try to feed them too, since they won't have any grass out here. It's just gonna be hay. My hope is I can just feed them hay and they'll start eating it better. Right now they get a taste of that green grass and that's what they want, and then they don't want to eat the hay. So I'm hoping they'll start eating the hay and be content to be in here for a couple weeks, and then I should be good to go. Well, I got them all in there. Now I just got to get some hay put out there and hopefully they'll be good for a while. Well, I completely failed to get any video of putting the bale out there, but there's the new bale. That old bale had been rained on pretty bad, and it was getting pretty soggy and starting to rot and stuff, so they should have plenty to eat now. Well, it took a little while to get all that fencing stuff put up, but it was a big thing that I've been wanting to get accomplished, so I'm glad it's done. Got that hay put out there, and yeah, I'm hoping that it works and they stay in, so we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.